This video is about our travels south of Paris. We actually haven't come very far, only a couple of hours south, and the reason for that is we've got caught up in a vortex of beautiful chateaus in the Loire Valley. So have a look here at the map and I'll just remind you where we've come from. So we crossed over to France a few weeks ago, quick trip into Belgium, down to Paris, and then we left Paris with a hiss and a roar, planning to head south. But we got stuck here at a place near Orleans or Orleans, and the reason for that are these chateaus. Some of them are particularly grand, some of them are a bit smaller, tucked away, some of them are highlighted and you pay handsomely to go through them. We've seen the gardens, we've seen the moats, quite spectacular. Come along and have a look, and we start our journey back here at the granddaddy of them all, Versailles.
So today's big adventure was to visit the Palace of Versailles. It's taken us a couple of hours to get here by the time we negotiated trains and buying tickets, and now that we're here it's actually closed because of a strike. So it looks like we'll have to come back a bit later in the year.
Versailles looks quite nice from a distance, and I'm sure it's very nice inside. Next time.
We've left the hustle and bustle of Paris back to the smaller towns, which is what we really like. We are here in the Loire Valley at our first chateau, and we've been really lucky because we're allowed to park right underneath it as a designated camping area. Welcome to Chambord Chateau. Because Versailles didn't work out, we thought we'd better find another chateau, and we're spending the night here. Obviously not in the chateau itself, but our van is parked about 200 metres that way because you're allowed to park in their car park for 24 hours, so that's pretty cool.
Well, this is a nice piece of real estate that Renee has brought me to today. Very spacious. I think that if I was asked to sell this on behalf of a vendor, I'd find a lot of ready buyers. Spacious grounds, good indoor-outdoor flow, spacious everything inside. There's some nice furniture there, plenty of room for the whole family. I think this could appeal to a lot of people. The French do a good chateau.
Another chateau. We're finding that with the chateaus here in the Loire Valley that you can actually park your motorhome overnight in the car park, so we're making the most of that and trying to get through quite a few chateaus and quite a few car parks, and this one has got a beautiful garden. Good morning. Today Renee has brought me to Chenonceau, another grand chateau. So far I'm loving the roof line of this building over here. And I believe that in the gardens later on is a maze or a labyrinth
Let's go and see inside. This is supposed to be one of the fancier ones.
I could live in this one.
This is where you belong, isn't it? Down to your spiritual home.
Oh, they're just beautiful. Makes the van look a bit small though.
This is my kind of fireplace. Look at the length of those logs.
Been for a look through Chenonceau Chateau. What I really liked about this one was the kitchens. They are amazing and full of beautiful copperware, which I imagine wasn't exactly there back in the day, but it looks good now. All the chateaus we've been to are pretty stunning, particularly from the outside, but even if you took the chateaus away from the Loire Valley, it's a really, really pretty place to come to, and we've seen some really gorgeous, gorgeous villages. And the other thing about these places are the gardens. They're really stunning. So we're in the maze at Chenonceau, and now we're going to have a race to see who can get to the middle first. I feel it won't be me though. I won. To be fair, it wasn't that hard. We're here in the medieval town of Amboise. Their chateau is right in the middle of their town rather than on the edge as some of them were. We're not actually going in this one because we've just been in Chenonceau, but the outside is pretty stunning, and we've got the Loire over here and some beautiful town over there. So the roads in France have generally been really good for driving. Nice wide country roads, Neil's loved it. And then you get into the towns and things change just a little bit. Hopefully this is a one-way. We're fairly confident it is.
Yes, I've still got my eyes out for a navigator.
It's all about the adventure.
Another few miles down the Loire and we have another chateau. This one, Chateau Chaumont sur something, I forget.
Loire.
Loire, there we are. I think this is the last of today's chateaus.
I think so too.
Another day, another chateau, this time in Blois. And Blois is a medieval city on the Loire, and we've got this lovely chateau here, but we also have a lovely, lovely city full of oldie world charm. So if you are in the Loire Valley, don't miss out Blois.